What's up, guys? It's JBSK Productions back with another Stories from the Backwoods podcast for y'all. What's this? Episode 6, y'all said?
Yeah. Episode 6.
Yeah.
Episode 6.
I like how I have to keep asking y'all, even though I'm the one who edits.
Yeah. And if you notice, we have a new special person. This is our special guest.
Say your name, boy.
Travis.
Travis.
He said,
Good to have you.
"What's your name?" Travis, sir.
Travis.
I'm proud to be here.
And
and if
Merry
you haven't noticed,
Christmas, Happy Holidays, and
Happy Hanukkah. If you're
Hanukkah, yeah.
Jewish and
We're
all
going
that. I don't know
we're
how
going to
that-
torture ourselves with these hats that are hot as hell
Probably.
for
Yeah.
the rest of the month.
I believe isn't Jewish people don't they celebrate Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Okay, how does Hanukkah work? I mean, there's 16 candles for
16 days.
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Right?
Then you get a gift for 16 days. I don't.
Well, I mean, I've heard
I
that
don't
you get a gift each day of that candle, and then you gotta unlight one. You gotta, I guess, put one of the candles out. I mean, that's what I've heard and all, but I mean, I'm not Jewish. I don't know how all that works.
Yeah, I don't really know either.
I mean, that's like I dated a girl. I'm Baptist, but she was a bitch. This didn't work out.
Okay.
Well,
We got
So,
fuzzy
alright.
balls.
well,
Sorry.
Fuzzy balls.
well, what's some of the things y'all have asked Santa Claus for Christmas this year?
Big booty bitches. Have not got any at all any year. Well, except for when I was like a kid. I would ask.
Well, hey, Brian, you should think about it, though. The average American has sex about 100 to 200 times a year. If that statistic holds up, you're looking for one hell of a December, my friend.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
But
Brian wants women. What you want, Kenan?
Well, there's a bunch of things I don't know.
New stuff for a car.
Y'all don't want to know what's going on in Kenan's mind. What about you, Travis? You got anything specific you want?
Fishing stuff.
Fishing stuff?
Yep.
Fishing stuff.
Fishing stuff.
And that truck that parked up there.
Explain where out there is.
It's in town.
Okay. He was like, it's somewhere over here.
You
Kid.
take a
It's
right,
out
then
here,
a
it's in
left,
town.
and another right.
I couldn't
one
figure
more
out what
left,
it
then you
was.
go
I
straight
didn't
for
know if it was a
spell,
town
then
It's
you
a
turn
white
right.
corridor. You can see this.
Having this
Oh, yeah,
little
I-
dude here,
Yeah, you
we're
told me
all
about
gonna be
that.
like, "What's up, y'all?"
Travis is our mountain man, just like really young.
Yeah, he's a mountain boy.
Well, you
Mountain
see,
ball.
Well, you see, to get to the store where the truck is, you gotta go up the road, take a left at the dog taking a piss, then you keep going straight until you see the big oak tree, can't miss it.
It's like, man, where's
It's
that
over
oak tree?
yonder somewhere after that big
It
oak
is
tree.
nothing but
Somebody,
oak.
it's like he calls his mom. Hey, what's the oak tree look like again? Are you a dumbass?
You gotta pass that field that you always spotlight deer in.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I know where that's at. I passed the tree. Go around, take a right instead of a left. Come by an old abandoned house and train tracks. I couldn't think of it. Past old train tracks. You get past that, you've gone too far. So you got to find a little old abandoned house and take that little road, pass it, see a bunch of ghosts. You know. But during the Christmas time, they have their little Santa hats on. They're like, woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. And then you just drive on by, and then right in town. It's a small town. You can't miss it. If you miss
it's a
it,
small town, you can miss it. All you gotta do
Small
is
down,
you can be going down 165 blink and you're already in Woodward.
that's
Yeah.
that's like McNary. Everybody says, "Oh no, yeah, McNary." Everybody, where's McNary? Oh, we just went through it. What do you mean? That gas station?
That one gas
That
station at the
caution
caution
light,
light.
the gas station, that was McNary.
That's it. That's McNary. Yeah.
I used to take karate in McNary.
Where at?
Bull's Gym.
Bull's Gym.
Gary.
Yeah.
No.
The roof done caved in on the old building and they moved to like Ellick and Oakdale.
Yeah.
Where was the old
Back
building
whenever
at?
it was in McNary.
Right
I was,
there, you know, at the caution light, you take a right.
Yeah.
That building right there. That yellowish looking one.
Okay.
On the right. Yeah, it's right there.
That was a
Gotcha.
karate dojo back in its day.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
I wish. Okay, you know how we have the Pringle, right? I
The
wish.
theater.
I
Yeah.
wish that they would reopen it back, but there's so much that they
But
have
there's
to do.
so much they got to do and so much maintenance, and they have
Yeah.
to take the
Right there,
Main Street.
Main Street.
There's a theater.
Mm-hmm.
There
Yeah.
still is a theater.
yeah,
They
it still
just-
is
When
you're
there,
going-
but
When you're going down Main Street, it's that big building that's got the red sign that says Pringle. That was a
dude.
movie theater.
It's
It
across
was-
from the
It,
across
it
from
was
the post office.
it was so popular back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
It was
I
still
mean, it
popular
was still
whenever
popular
we
in the
were in
'90s. I
And-
mean,
but the
2000s,
only thing
and
is-
then
They just didn't upgrade their equipment. They just upgraded movies. Just
Well, I
not
thought
their
it was
equipment.
because the previous owner died and the.
Well, that was like
that was one of the things, but at the same time, they have to update the building at the same time because there's a bunch of it that needs to be redone.
Yeah.
And
Like
the
the
movie, the stuff that projects the movie,
Yeah.
they have to update that to where they put DVDs and stuff now
Yeah.
to the digital stuff. And they have to update all that, which is cost a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
And I know
So-
a lot of people actually wouldn't want it to return because, like, what my mama used to say stories about it was that it was so segregated in there. Like,
Yeah,
you would
the
go in
top
there
part was
for blacks, and it was like way back in the back.
But that doesn't mean
And,
you have
like,
to do that now.
I know that I don't have to do that now.
But
But
they
what
can,
I'm saying
they
is
can
that
still
that's-
redo the top, and if you
Mhm.
wanted to sit up top, everybody can go up top.
But what I'm
you know?
saying is that, like,
I
it
want to
may
sit
not
up
bring
top.
back
That's
I know,
probably
I've
a
never
good
better
got to sit
view.
up
memories
there.
for some of the older people.
yeah. Which I mean, some of the older people, if they actually do it, like through time, I mean, most of them are gonna die off.
I remember going in there. I remember going and get popcorn and stuff, and then going out and sitting down, and it looked so long, and you're just
Yeah.
like sitting there and you're watching Spider-Man just.
The first movie I ever saw in there was Iron Man and Aliens in the Attic, and then
I've never been in there.
You've never
Most
been in there?
most children's movies that you can think of, that like the good ones,
Yeah.
I watched there. I watched Robots in there. I
Yeah.
watched Madagascar in there. I watched
all the Spider-Mans.
I watched
and then
Spider-Man 2 in there.
I watched Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and then it was another Spider-Man I
Spider-Man
watched
3.
in there. I think
I
Spider-Man 3.
watched Shrek the Third.
Yeah, I watched Shrek. I watched all kind of other rated R movies that I wasn't supposed to go to. but
And the
were
thing
snuck
is,
me in.
you don't have to go all the way to Ellick to go to the movie theaters.
Exactly.
Especially right
That's
here.
what I've always said is
Because we're in such a one-horse town, there's nothing for us to do here.
The only thing that was for us to do here was that movie theater. Every Friday night, go there.
they
watch
would
a movie.
open it up. Most of the time, when it was school time, they never opened it up during school.
Yeah.
It was always during the summertime. They always opened it. They started opening it up during just the summertime because they knew that kids, were off of school. You didn't have to worry about it. They come and watch movies, give them something to do, keep them off the streets, basically. But I mean,
Then Miss Brenda died, and I think that kind of killed all of Mr. Bill's hope of kind of reopening the theater up.
I mean,
Yeah.
all they have to do if it wasn't in such bad shape, all they would have to do is open it up, start selling popcorn and candy and all that, and then at the same time charge everybody $2 a movie. I mean, $2
That's all
a
it used
ticket.
to be,
I mean,
too. It's just
that's all you have to do is $2 a ticket, or $2 a person. I mean, that's
It
all
was
you have to
only-
do.
It was
And-
only a one-screen movie theater. It was only one screen you could go watch.
Yeah.
So one movie at a time. It was a small theater.
I mean,
if
all
they
you
wanted-
have to do is
and if
that.
y'all had another movie, put that one in. If they wanted to watch that one, do an extra $2. I mean, or play
just
it
do-
every weekend. Have it open every weekend because there's a lot of people that are off.
All
on
they
the
have to do
weekend.
is $2 a person or $2 a ticket, however you want to do it. It would be easier to do $2 a person right now because they don't really have the money to make tickets. So you do that, all right? Everybody starts coming. They start just replay old movies.
I mean,
Everybody
that's what we do all the time.
would like to see an old movie every now and then. I mean,
Yeah.
it brings back a memory or something. Bring them back and put an old movie in there, and then somebody comes up there and they're like, "Oh, we took our first date here," or something like that. You're like, "That's our first movie we got to see on our first date."
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, that's all they have to do.
Yeah,
It's
you
just-
know what?
and then they start making a little bit of money, and then they can start redoing stuff. I mean,
No, we've talked about it before. The same way we talked about kind of doing this before, the podcast thing.
yeah,
We need to open up a drive-in movie theater.
Yeah.
yeah.
I driving because my dad always tells me stories. He's like, because you got one over here, one over here, one over there, and everything like that. And he said that whenever he was younger, he went and saw the Friday the 13th movies. And well, actually no, they were watching Jaws, the first one, and my dad said that him and my grandpa was walking him to the bathroom because he was real young, and I guess one of the Friday the 13th movie it showed titties and everything. And my dad said that he was looking at him, and then he looked over at my grandpa. He was like, "Damn, those are nice." Smacked my dad on the back of the head. "Keep walking, boy. You don't need to see that." And
I mean, if we were able to open up a drive-through movie theater, all right, everybody come in, you know, they watch their movies. As long as they kept their music down, they don't play music.
mm-hmm. They get the little microphone that they got on the sides, and you can just roll down your window, grab that, put it in your vehicle, and watch
They
it.
have wireless microphones now.
Oh, they do?
So
Oh.
we could do that. Wireless microphones.
We wouldn't even have to do that. We could literally just rent a radio station.
Yeah.
Oh, we could get one of them radio station things. You know, you put in the truck. You just plug it in a phone cord, like a headphone thing, and tune it onto a radio station that nobody's using. Boom.
I know
We
they
have to use a lot of AM radios because nobody listens to AM anymore.
I know back in the day, they used to have like really, really long aux cords that you just plug into your radio and you would listen to it like that. And they would have speakers just coming up out of the ground, you know, every 10 feet or so.
I mean, we could do that, and then every...
Scared the crap out of me.
Oh, hey, Sweet Pea. Travis'
we got
dog is under the table.
You got to show yourself.
That and it looked like
Brian.
Scoot back a little bit, Travis. We gotta show Sweet Pea to the camera. Come here, Sweet
Come on,
Pea.
Sweet
Get up here. Get up here, Papa.
Come on,
Sweet
Papa.
Pea. Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea. Here's our next special guest, Sweet Pea.
It's a vicious pit bull. It's so vicious.
That's a good girl, Sweet Pea.
She's sitting there like, what did I do to deserve this?
We are torturing this dog. Go ahead and put it back down, Travis. Get it back down. Get it back down.
Not on her back.
Alright, get on out of here, Sweet Pea.
Come here. Come here, baby girl.
No, she's good, Kenan. She's good. Just let her walk in and out. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, girl.
God, this hat is so itchy.
Round of applause for Sweet Pea. Round of applause.
She's like, what? I heard my name
But
again.
anyway, you can do that with the movie theater. And then every now and then, we have a classic car Fridays or something like that. Every now and then. Every couple, like once a month.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
Once a month, everybody bring their classic cars out or old vehicle out, and we all park them in there. And if you bring a newer vehicle, you can sit in the stands.
Ways to make money in a small town.
Dude, that would be perfect. Because people with older style cars would come up there and just park their car in there.
Because that brings so much more memories too.
Yeah.
Driving up in the 1967 Cadillac, pulling up there, babe, man, remember when we used to come here and we used to watch this movie all the time, just like Dirty Dancing, play that movie, Jaws,
even newer movies.
Yeah, I mean we could play all kinds of sorts of movies.
Yeah, Travis. How would you like it if you got to ask a girl out and then bring her to a drive-in movie like they used to do back in the 50s and 60s?
Or do you even know what a drive-through movie is?
I know.
Okay.
You park up and you watch the big TV show.
How cool would that be? That'd be pretty cool because you don't see that nowadays. It would raise a lot of money. You'd have people from Alexandria, Lake Charles, maybe Lake Charles,
and you would see. I mean, on a normal night, just having be playing a movie. You would see people in older vehicles come up there just to drive them up there just to get the memory of the image from back then. You see that 69 Cadillac, 16-foot long car coming in there and just parking.
And you're just in your
And most
car
people they would just mainly go and see the cars too. And that would.
I mean, it was the hot rod generation back then. I mean, it was on before the hot rod generation too. I mean, it was just so much fun. We sit there on the front of your truck or car and be laid back, leaning against the windshield, watching the movie.
With your love of your life, and just sitting there watching
it's
movies.
Just you and her in one car, whichever girl you decide.
Yeah, or if you go on a double date, two people sit in the front seat and two people sit in the back seat.
Yeah.
I mean, most people don't watch
Somebody
movies,
get in the trunk.
but I mean, it just brings back memories. I mean, there could be an old couple. I remember we went into that thing. We never watched a movie. We never watched a lick of a movie. We had ourselves a good old time because it reminds me of that.
I pulled the old popcorn surprise.
Yeah.
What movie is that all from?
I don't remember.
Joe Dirt 2.
Yeah.
And
it was in multiple movies.
Yeah, it was in multiple movies too. It was in an
Joker.
old like '60s movie I watched one time.
Sweet Pea, get away from there.
Sweet Pea.
Quit messing with the camera.
She ain't harming a show.
You just see Sweet Pea's nose come up.
Licks it and blurry.
Oh. Anybody?
What are y'all whispering about?
Yeah, what y'all whispering? What y'all whispering? Come on.
I think Brian farted and he's saying he can
My-
smell it.
Brian, don't you dare fart in this tiny room.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure this mic would be able to hear it. If it did.
It may not hear you fart, but it's gonna hear all of us ducking for cover.
I'm gonna play with my fuzzy ball in here, so.
Fuzzy balls all in my face.
Yours is
It's
leopard print.
in my mother.
Oh, yours is. It's actually leopard print?
Yeah, it's
like
leopard print.
crap.
Did you not notice that?
No, I thought
It's
it was
leopard
just
print
this part.
all around here.
No.
Cause I'm bougie.
It's leopard print all the way around.
I'm a
I got
bourgeois.
Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse on mine.
I'm just a normal Santa.
He has a
I'm
dog
an
on
elf,
his.
boys.
Yeah, no.
Look at that ear, son.
Woo!
Oh, and another
Go ahead
thing,
and flip your hat the
Since
other
you're
way,
a
Kenny. That way
guest,
they can see your ear and your
if you
face.
say the F word, you
Alright,
get to
I'm
slap
gonna flip
you
it
in
this
the
way
chest.
now.
There you go.
It's not like a BAM! It's more like that, but a little bit harder kind of slap if you say the F word.
Oh, so it's like a
Yeah, Travis?
So it's
five-star.
like
Travis.
It's like that kind of.
Yeah.
A little harder.
You're in charge of slapping everybody tonight. If we get caught saying the F word, you get to slap us. As hard
Shit.
as you want.
Shit, Travis be
Well,
sitting
I'm
right
not
there.
gonna.
Travis is sitting there like, I'm ready.
Travis is ready now. He's ready to jump across this table at anybody that cusses.
I'm gonna get a piece of paper and a pencil.
Like,
Ken is
Read that.
gonna be over there and go shit, and Travis is gonna be like, oh no.
That's like the
Yeah,
was it the 4th podcast we
No.
did? Keenan said shit and he was like, oh, I
I
thought
thought I was just talking about.
Yeah, I was so gun shy.
Someone will say like,
And it feels weird on this side. I don't like it.
Kennan's gonna say it, and you're just gonna see Travis. Just
I like it on this
Superman
side
over
better.
to him. Like coming for you.
I'm gonna say this right now because I saw it earlier. If we get more than 25 views on this video, I'm gonna go and buy a pair of like foam nunchucks, and that's what we gonna use instead of our hands from now on. If I catch y'all saying the
we
F
seen him
word,
at the dollar store, yeah, and come up.
yeah, we gonna get some foam nunchucks. We gonna start hitting each other with them. So
We need to have a
25.
We
That's
need to
all I'm
have
asking.
a
25.
designated person. Like if Kenan says it, Seth hits him. If Brian says it, I hit him. And we just have need to have designated person.
Nah, it's fine. We can just put them right there on the front of the table. Whoever says it, somebody reaches over. Whop!
No, we need
What
BB
are
gun.
you doing?
We need BB gun.
Why are you eating your hat?
He's eating his balls, his fuzzy balls.
Fuzzy balls.
No, wait, whoa. Nobody caught what Travis said. He said we need some baby guns.
BB
Just
gun.
Oh, son. I
If
got
we
a Red
could-
Ryder BB gun at the house. We're going to
Them
shoot some
things
No,
eyes.
are-
airsoft. Airsoft.
No.
So we
How
don't
about-
have to
how
pull
about
out
let's
BBs
try
out of it.
Yeah,
paintball?
true.
Because no,
Paintball
actually,
make a
Frozen
mess.
paintball.
no,
No!
let's not do paintball because
Keenan's hurt.
Keenan,
Way too bad.
because that brings back memories from Keenan. Keenan, he'd be like, all right, shoot once. Keenan, da, 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 da. Yeah, we're not having that.
You take a frozen paintball into the butt cheek.
Hell no. 'Cause
I've
that's
gotten
what
shot in the cheek with one before. It hurt bad.
I got shot. I don't know if I
The
told this
frozen
in the
paintball?
last podcast, but I got shot right here by my stepbrother, and then he let me shoot him, and I ran all throughout the house with yellow paintballs all
I
around
got
the house.
shot.
And the class was
Because,
closed.
You
me
said
and-
that
me and my
after the
dad used to
podcast.
play
You were
paintball.
telling
I
the
did?
story. Yeah.
I got shot in the earlobe with a airsoft gun with CM2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I got shot in the ass with
Me and my dad used to play
airsoft gun.
paintball
Yeah,
all the
it doesn't
time. And
feel
one
good.
time,
I got. Oh, sorry.
Keenan, yeah, I
I got excited, alright?
but one time we had a whole box of scorpion paintballs. There's just assorted colors. We put them
Oh,
all in
yeah,
the
I
freezer
remember
for 2 days.
got.
We took them
Yeah,
out,
my hot
loaded them
flashes.
up. My dad said,
Hot
"Watch this."
air.
He shot this out of his shed, and paintballs were just bouncing back off of him. He said, "Now run." I had my gun. He said, "Now run." I'm like, "You ain't more now, boy."
You know, they actually, in the paintballs now, they actually put stuff in there that won't freeze.
Yeah.
Really?
Now. Yeah.
Nowadays, yeah.
Son.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get some water.
Alright.
But,
There's a wall there, Brian.
Crap.
When my dad was in the academy,
There's a wall there.
they did
Yeah, I
them
know.
wars with them airsoft guns, And
I've had many a war with
he
airsoft.
brought one. We brought one out one time. They just got to use pistols, and the enemy had like AK-47 and stuff like that.
The enemy.
They were souped up, like they would shoot holes in anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you shot the ground, the BB exploded. Like, wow.
You remember that little tank, that little airsoft tank Zach had?
Oh yeah.
That thing was
I
pretty
had
cool.
Dude, I hated that thing. You be sitting in the room playing Xbox, and all of a sudden you just see this tank. Like, huh? Blah, blah,
As far as paintball goes, they make little grenades for it. That if you throw it, it's timed like a real grenade. You throw it, and it just explodes paint everywhere.
Yeah.
Those things are the funniest.
They have airsoft ones like that.
They have airsoft ones too. Yeah.
It's basically like a CO2. When you pull it, it shoves all the air out of the CO2, and it breaks it open. BBs just go everywhere.
Like you gotta pull it, throw it.
Cause they happen fast. When you pull it, when you put the CO2 in there, you shove in there, it pokes a hole. So when you pull the pin, the CO2 goes all up in there and everything.
You gotta go quick.
But I mean, the paintball ones are cool. But we were sitting there at our friend Hunter's house. We were playing not paintball. We were playing airsoft with for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're running around, son, with the airsoft guns. And I went to Academy and bought my automatic airsoft gun and a pistol that was fully auto or semi-auto or just single shot. So I had all of them, son. I'm running through these woods, and all of a sudden, I feel something hit me in the ear. And it is a January, maybe 30-degree weather.
It burned.
20-something, 30-degree weather. It hit me in the ear. I said, I've been hit. I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm telling you, that hurt right there on the earlobe.
Yeah, if you're out there,
Travis, go outside.
Like if you're out there in weather like that, you even just flick your ear like that. You're like,
let alone get
just
hit
a
with an
minute.
airsoft BB.
I'll be just a minute.
No, you remember the time we were at Hunter's house and we had his airsoft gun shooting at my cousin on the four-wheeler?
Oh yeah.
We hit him in the tooth. He was decked out. He had the raincoat on because it didn't hurt you if you had a raincoat on. He had the raincoat on. He had a hood on. He had it cinched up to where it couldn't hit him in the face. He was riding around the four-wheeler with some wind pads on so he couldn't hit his legs too. Hunter sat there. He had a semi-automatic. It went boom, 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 and all we heard was, "Oh shit!" The four-wheeler came to a stop. He said, "Y'all hit me in the damn tooth."
Hunter said, "Damn, I wasn't even aiming."
The four-wheeler just came to a halt. He said, "Y'all hit me in the damn tooth." He was smiling so big, the BB went ding.
Like this don't hurt. Ding. Oh,
it hurts.
We could hear it hitting the raincoat because it was just like tap, 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 and then just the four-wheeler stops. Y'all hit me in the tooth.
I know one of the most fun things I've ever done was me and a bunch of people I went to school with when I went to school in Ellick. We had went to a paintball course in Marksville.
Oh yeah.
And there was a good 20 of us.
You know they got a
10
paintball
person on
course
each
right
team.
down the road?
Where?
Really?
In Trade Creek?
Do they really?
I didn't know that.
But 10 on 10 with just paintball war is just the best thing. It's like a course that has buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Closed doors, places you can just sit in a corner if you want to.
When I get my eyes back and everything, oh yeah.
Be dope.
We'll go down there because I love army stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That you can go in and be in a building, just come around a corner and just check the room out.
Yeah.
I love doing stuff like that and having to be sneaky and sneak around to make sure nobody hears you and sees you and stuff.
You got. I was about to say you got some food and didn't bring me none.
Can I have a piece? Thank you kindly.
I'm good. Thank you.
Can I have your piece? Thank you kindly.
Split.
No.
Oh, damn, son. I'm yawning.
God damn it, we'll get it. I done dropped the thing.
Oh, damn it.
What's Brian doing?
Let's do it.
Brian done went outside to smoke a cigarette.
I'm not outside. I'm at the front door.
Hurry up! Get your ass back in here!
I'm coming!
Damn!
That's what she said.
Wait, what did he say?
That's what she
Not
said.
good.
There's Sweet Pea. You a good girl.
Good girl, Sweet Pea.
But anyway, so like, driving the parade today. We had a Christmas parade today. Awesome.
Oh, yeah?
We had a Christmas parade today, and then 2 days ago, on December 8th, it snowed in Louisiana.
That was yesterday.
That was the...
Well, it was around
That was
4.
not-
It was
that
around
was
4.
yesterday.
It was 4 o'clock yesterday morning.
And yesterday.
Yeah.
It was gone by 3 or 4
That
o'clock.
was yesterday, not
Oh,
2 days
okay.
ago.
What did you? Don't eat it.
Why'd you put that paper in Sweet Pea's mouth?
Because I should have thrown it away.
I'm about to say, you didn't just feed her chocolate.
No, it's just paper.
She ate it.
Sweet Pea, go away, go away.
She didn't eat it.
Drop it. No, she didn't. What's the matter with you?
What do you got? in
As
there?
long as you water.
Oh, I get where your thumb was. It looked like dark on the bottom and then clear on top.
My pinky? Because my pinky was...
He's
your
drinking canola oil.
Oh my god.
His shit's gonna be slick.
He's drinking Castro.
He just gonna sit down. He's just gonna.
He's drinking Castro diesel.
Castro.
Almost said diesel. Yeah, Daddy put diesel in the truck.
Diesel.
OTX, thank you very much.
I know.
I remember that day. You tried to light the grill.
Calm down.
Kenan,
You
I still remember that day that we were gonna barbecue something and you tried to light the grill with diesel.
No, that was gas.
Yeah.
And then the bottle caught on fire, and I threw the bottle.
Oh boy, Travis.
I paint.
Travis was getting ready.
backhanded.
Travis was getting ready to go for another one.
Travis backhanded.
All right, you got to give me time to move my cup first.
Hey, you gotta remember though, backhand for discipline, front hand for respect.
So backhand everybody. We need to learn.
It's like the time we were over at Hunter's house, because whenever y'all were talking about shooting him in the tooth, it reminded me of whenever it was me, Keenan, you, Seth Luttrell, and Hunter, and Landon, and we were all over at his house playing Airsoft Wars, and it was like cold as shit. And I remember Seth kept running, and you took the flashlight, and it was one of those big mag lights. Seth threw it at him. All you see is the light do like that, and it hits him in the back, and all you hear is, "Oh, my freaking back, you son of a bitch!" And then for like the rest of the night, Seth Luttrell just looked at you, and you're just like, "My back still hurts." And then after that, he was all
Wait,
cool
that
with it.
wasn't just a flashlight. It was a big ass mag light that he threw it.
That you threw.
No, he threw that at me.
No, you threw it at Seth Luttrell.
Uh-uh.
Or somebody threw a mag light at Seth Luttrell.
It wasn't me.
They probably laid him.
No, it was Hunter who threw the mag light. Because we were playing tag. At this point, we were playing tag. Or hide and seek or some shit like that. I think it was hide and seek because me and Keenan, we were just hiding. We were hiding in the freaking trees. We were just like...
Y'all had on camo jackets. Y'all were like in the fetal position in
Yeah,
the
me
middle of the
and
woods.
Keenan was like... He was like...
I told Brian, I said, follow me. He said, what? I said, follow me.
Who tripped over y'all?
I think Hunter and Landon...
I remember one time
They tripped over us.
We had all went camping, and we had played hide and seek.
I had a camouflage jacket that was 10 times bigger than I was. I could put it over me and just curl up.
One time, it was pitch black, and we couldn't find Kenan twice. The first time he was up in a tree, we were never gonna find him. The second time,
Oh, you kept hearing it. I'm nowhere.
The second time, he's just on the ground in the fetal position. We could not find him until somebody tripped over him.
I think Zach tripped over him. Keenan said, "Oh, what the," and he said the F word while we were on a freaking church camping trip, and that was whenever Brother Matt first came with us, and he was like, "Who said that?" Keenan was like, "I don't know. It's probably you."
But
And
No.
that peach gobbler was just.
And then,
Yeah.
and then we
Kenan didn't
were
get
like,
any.
all right, let's
Man.
play another round. So
That
we
was-
played another round, and I sat there.
that
And I
was
sat there.
that
and I
peach
sat there.
cobbler.
And you know what's
Yeah,
funny?
that
Kenan
is
never
a-
even got any either, because he...
Yeah,
He-
because I was
he
sitting
wouldn't-
there, and
he
I was
was
sitting there, I was
just-
waiting on all y'all. And then all of a sudden, I get up, I hear y'all, "Hey, we've been done playing. You can come back to the camp." I come lone surviving out
Lone survivor.
Because I thought we were still playing. I come out the woods. You're like,
spit everywhere.
We finished the
It's
cow
called
there.
gleating.
No, he didn't glean. He spit.
No,
bleating.
he urinated out of his
Glee.
mouth.
You gotta, you gotta say it like Kenan. Gleating. Gleating.
Oh, you back again?
He spits every time he says the word gleating.
He back for more.
But anyway,
He back for more.
like, I got back to the camp, and when I did, like, y'all were just like, have we had peach cobbler?
You just
Thank you for yelling that.
did.
We did. You never came back.
I never heard y'all.
We walked through the woods for like 5 minutes. Kenan, we got peach cobbler. Come get some. You never left the woods.
I remember there was one time.
That same night, you remember how like we were on a hill, and then on the other side of the hill, it was just like a big ass ravine.
Yeah, it was like a
my
slope.
god.
You remember there was that one turn of hide and seek that we did. Y'all could not find me for the life.
Hang on, I got to tell my aunt where my aunt where I'm at.
I told you to put it on silent though.
Why didn't you tell her where you at earlier? Damn.
But anyway, there was one turn where y'all just absolutely could not find me. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It's because I had fell in that ravine and I physically could not move. I thought I broke my leg.
Well, see, I remember one time, on the first night, I remember is when we got our first strike by Brother Matt.
Yeah.
But, I had took a 2
What did we
liter.
do?
I had took a 2, their fire was right here by this
Yeah.
big old hill. And I had took a 2 liter, filled it up with air as much as I could, screwed the top on, kind of tight, but not too tight, put it in the fire facing this direction, it just went all the way down the hill. Brother Matt just goes, strike one, do it another time.
And then we did it another time.
And then the next day, I think Seth had done it, and then somebody else had done it.
we were leaving anyway.
Yeah, and then the second day, for whatever reason, I don't even know where we got all the fruit from,
You were
but
throwing
Seth was
oranges.
at the bottom of the hill. I was at the top. We were just chucking apples and
It was
oranges. We were just
We would
chucking everything
We
at
didn't
each other.
have. We didn't have a ball. So all we did was we took an orange. He stood at the top of the hill. I stood at the bottom of the hill, and we would just play catch with the orange.
Just throw it like up. I don't even know where we got the orange from.
I don't either. I think
No,
Brother Don
it's
maybe
when we were
brought it for,
sitting
like,
there.
breakfast or something.
And we were walking, and we were all sweating and hot and everything. It's like, can we go swimming? And Matt was like, no, we can't go swimming. And then we were like, hey, Brother Don, can we go swimming? He said, I don't care.
It's his
Oh
property.
my gosh, it is so cold.
I remember, oh my goodness, Brian. We were all swimming in this little, we were all swimming in the creek, and
What is that?
I'm a blisters.
Oh, he's got blisters on his hand.
but we were all swimming in the creek, and like it goes around this way, and then it comes around this way, and there's like a little piece of sand right here with a tree on it. I remember we were all over here. Brian swims around over here onto this side, takes a steaming hot shit
Oh yeah.
right there, and comes back around and says, I just shit.
And then
And
proceeds.
then we didn't believe him, so we went over there and looked, and it's just a pile of what looked like diarrhea on the sand.
And then he proceeds to swirl it around with a stick and throw it at
No,
us.
you remember we went a little further downstream, and we got back up on the sand.
Why did we go downstream? The shit was upstream from us.
I don't know, but
Why did we go
I
downstream?
wasn't thinking that hard. I wasn't there for that one.
I don't know. But I remember we had gotten back on the shore, and then I can't remember who did it for the life of me. But there was a snake on the sand.
Oh yeah, y'all
And
I think
they-
Zach beat it,
that
and
it
then
was
like
Zach.
as he was beating it,
It
he
grabbed it,
caught
and
the
it
stake
flew
and like
backward.
pulled it back and it hit Joseph.
And it like landed on his shoulder. He started freaking out, but Zach beat the crap out of that snake
Yeah.
with a stick and just.
Me and Zach were doing some illegal stuff at one time.
It's
like,
some illegal stuff.
We were like crawling on our stomachs to the woods, and like as we were crawling, all I felt was Zach's arm do this and catch me, and I sat there and I was like, "What?" He said, "It's a snake." I was like, "Where?" He said, "Right there." And I looked, and it was like maybe from the I was sitting right here where I am to about right here away from me, and I was like, "Whoa!" He went. All I heard was. And I was still laying down. And all I heard was. When I say run, run. It was like beating the crap out of me.
Zach loved meeting up steaks. Good Lord.
Yeah, he did.
And then we were sitting there looking at some stuff where we were. We were looking at some different things, and then like we heard a four-wheeler coming, so we like started running. And as we're running, I mean, I could have been on an Olympic running team that day. Like my adrenaline was hitting me hard. Like you know how Zach was on the cross country team that
There's
day.
something going on with his aunt.
And
There's something going on with his aunt or something like that.
what do you mean?
I don't know. He said he's gonna try to finish this, but he might have to go.
Anyway,
We were listening to the conversation in there, and all we heard was the word masturbate. So, yeah.
but
Masturbation.
me and Zach are running. Like Zach was on cross country team at that time, and like I was like outrunning him that day. Like I was running,
Doing
and
your
as
gazelle.
I'm running, I told Zach, I said, "Do not split up." I said, "You follow me." And then as I said that, he cuts off this way, and I kept running straight. I went down in the bottom, and there was some like concrete pieces standing up.
Oh.
I got down in that bottom and slid up in them concrete pieces. I sat there. And then all I heard from Zach was, "Bow out! Shit!" He said the other word, but he said shit at the same time too. And he fell. And y'all heard the fuller. Looked around. And I heard the fuller turn around and go back the other way. And I was sitting there. I got up, I started walking out from where I was. You just walk up the bank and get back on the trail we were at. And as I'm walking up, all I see is Zach. "Where did you go?" I was like, "Where did you go?"
I kept going straight.
And then, like, after that, like, we were going and we heard the fuller again, and we started running. I mean, it was like a mile or so, and we started running. I mean, full sprinting. And we were just sprinting. And, like, finally we got to the end of the road, and then we had to turn right and actually go out to the main road. And, like, we got there, and we were, like, walking about halfway, and I was like, "Dude, I'm dying." I was like, "I can't feel my legs." He's like, "I can't really feel my legs either, but let's keep running."
No, you can keep talking.
I'm not going to finish the story.
9 o'clock.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
I
tonight
can't
just
help
kinda,
but like listening to my conversation. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like zoning out here. Like,
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to, we can cut it short tonight. I mean,
Cool.
since there's
I
stuff
think-
going on with the guy.
yeah.
One
Yeah,
of the
I think
guys.
so.
I think we're like at about the 30-minute mark or so.
I mean,
Well, we started
Y'all
around
wanna
8
tough-
we
y'all wanna
started
tough it
around
out or what?
8:20. So we made it to about 40 minutes.
I mean-
so it sounds like Brian might have to go like right now though. So
It sounds like he's about to come back. We'll give him a second.
I just wouldn't know.
Okay.
if he comes back, guys, we'll keep going, son. Go with him moving, son.
Well, we can keep... What's going on?
Family issues.
Family issues?
Like, can't really talk about it on podcast.
that's fine.
Health or
Oh man.
So after we get done with this, I'm gonna have to go home
Yeah.
and make sure everything's okay.
Well, if you need to
where's
go,
your
that's
brother?
fine.
Well, I mean, everything's fine right now. Cause Scott went and checked on the person and everything like that. They're fine for right now, but I told her that I'd be there in about 15 minutes or so, and she said just let me know whenever I'm heading out and everything like that. So
Well, I mean, if you gotta go, that's fine.
I mean, you can go.
We just wanted you to, like, come in here and explain to us what was going on first.
Yeah,
I
let
mean,
the
family is more important than this.
yeah,
Yeah.
family's more important than this, but let the people.
I mean, that's what this holiday is all about, right?
Family.
That's what this
Family.
whole month is about, family. If you gotta go be with your family, go be with your family.
Family and friends, bro. Family and friends.
I
That
know,
elf
like,
says it all.
He scared me whenever he touched me.
That elf
But-
says it all.
Scared me when he touched me.
I'll probably call one of y'all
Alright.
later and explain everything. But sorry for cutting this out short, but I really gotta go. It's
That's fine, man. Hey, come here. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Alright. I'll set my phone in
Candles
the window.
are waving. Alright, take your hat with you.
Travis is like waving at us like.
I'm waving at the candle.
Yeah, you know what? Well, look, put it over the hat. Put it over the hat. There you go.
Nah, I'm the only one.
Hey, it fits him.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a big ass head.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we'll see you later, Brian.
My jacket.
No.
No, you good?
It's on the
You take this
recliner.
chair out or what?
So are we gonna cut this podcast short, or what are we gonna do?
It's up to y'all. Y'all want to keep trucking or what?
I don't know what to talk about anymore. I mean,
What you thinking, Seth?
It's up to y'all. It really don't matter to me.
it don't matter to me either. I mean,
You got anything you want to talk about, Travis?
No.
he sat there and was like,
He was thinking anything.
like he was sitting there doing this. No.
Just like, do I? I got a couple things on my mind. Can't really say them on camera.
No.
I just say no. Well, I guess we gonna end this one short then.
Alright.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
What?
What is,
Where
what is that? What does that have to do with
Holy
it?
shit, does that have with anything?
It's just random shit, alright?
But anyway, guys, this is JBSK Productions.
Because you know what
minus the
people
B.
do when they get done.
Minus the B.
Minus the B on.
Add a T.
Yeah. Minus the B, add a T. And we'll see you on the next one.
BT.
Bye.
Bye.